chaos, we just begun. This is Chat One and Done. Welcome to Chat One and Done, the show where conversations are short, sweet, and occasionally chaotic. I'm your host, Rudy, here to guide you through a one-and-done adventure of words, laughter, and probably some questionable decisions. And joining us today in the tavern is our very special guest, Matt from Dungeon Matters.
Hey there, guys. Happy to be here.
What's up, Matt? How you doing, bud?
Doing pretty good. Happy to make it through another week of work.
Oh, yeah. This was a long week.
Oh, yeah. But excited to be here with you guys. And yeah.
Awesome, dude. we're so excited to have you in the tavern today. If you want, just go ahead and let the people know just a little bit about you so they can get to know you.
Sure. Yeah. I have been a player and DM or GM for over 20 years now. Started back in high school, played everything from 3rd edition through Pathfinder V1 through multiple iterations of World of Darkness, and kind of settled into running a couple of home games of one. I just started a new game of Daggerheart, and then I also have a game of 5th edition going. I like to do crafting and painting and yeah, a lot of world building stuff.
Yeah, dude, I was checking out your Instagram earlier, and your world painting is fucking like top tier, dude.
Thanks, dude. I've been working on it for the past about a year and a half now. Just putting in hours every day, I'm just kind of figuring out little by little how to do different techniques. And yeah, I didn't think that I would be as excited or passionate about the actual crafting part as I am, but really fall in love with it.
Yeah, dude, like just looking at it, it's like your painting is what I aspire mine to be. I am nowhere near that level. I was checking out like what is that blue dragon you have there?
Yeah. That is the biggest piece that I've done to date. For a while, I'd been shying away from doing larger minis, but then I decided to do something big and just for myself. And blue dragons are my favorite. I've been following this creator, Rescale Miniatures, and waiting for them to drop a new blue dragon. And when they finally did last month, I jumped on it and went to town painting it. I'm really happy with how it's gone.
Oh yeah, like the color saturation, everything's amazing. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check it out on Instagram on Dungeon Matters. Dude, it's like everything's like looks so professionally done. Do you sell these, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm doing more commission work. Yeah, a lot of it thus far has been, my players trying to support me and just kind of like trying to, do what you guys do, talk to people in the community and share the good word and, be supportive and try to help other people and learn.
You said you've been DMing for 20 years. Have you had the honor to use any of these minis in your actual campaign?
I have, yeah. Particularly painted a red dragon. That was one of my favorites that I did early on when I started painting last year, and got to use that in this battle with some of my players from Thursday nights. And then I also did a Yinagu, which I rolled out against them for the campaign finale. That was a lot of fun.
What would you say is your all-time favorite mini that you got to bust into a campaign?
If you only have one. If not, name them all.
I know we've done this question with a couple of people, and they'd be like, you know what? I can't choose. I love all of them.
Fair enough. Yeah, I really liked getting to do the red dragon, and I am waiting for a chance to drop in this blue dragon. I'm actually thinking of doing kind of a one-off. I've been trying to do more little tabletop gatherings to get people new to the game, kind of show up and do kind of a meat grinder, one night only. You play a series of level 1, like town guards defending the town from a blue dragon attack, and just kind of see, buy in, pay $1 for however many lives you want to throw at this, and see how it goes for you, and see how many
I just got my paycheck. Give me 500 lives. I would be unkillable. Uh, when you drop in it, are you gonna do like a surprise, or are they gonna know what's coming?
I'm thinking about. I think this time I might kind of showcase it because I want to get some build up for it and get some anticipation.
You could always let the dice decide.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. I was talking to my friends earlier today about it, and he was suggesting that, like, kind of let people know something's coming, and you've got like 10 minutes to kind of plan, and here's the terrain. So figure out what you want to do, but you don't know what it is yet. And I think that could be a cool thing to do in the future as well.
Just throw them a curveball. Just be like, guys, wait, what's that over there? Like real life, what's that by the window? When they turn around, just place it in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
They turn back and be like, wait, what is that?
Wait.
What's going on here? Surprise!
Surprise!
As you just toss an iguana at them.
It's the iguana that's painted blue.
Yeah. Oh man.
Fight for survival.
This is my bearded dragon. Congratulations.
I would love an iguana or a bearded dragon.
Especially if it's painted blue. What?
No. I like mine unpainted.
Unpainted.
Just like little 3D printed wings on it. That'd be hilarious. Roll for initiative. So you said you've been DMing for like 20 years. What initially got you into like starting to DM? Because we've asked this question a lot, and the most common answer we've gotten so far, I think we should make like a pie chart. Is like, oh, I wanted to DM, and then like nobody wanted to DM, so I stepped up to DM a game.
Sure. I guess I'd even as a little kid always been kind of into telling stories. So when I was a little kid, I was super into sports and got really into sports video games and got super into like the character creation aspect of it. And then my friend Jared introduced me to Final Fantasy X when I think we were both 15, maybe 14.
That's a great game.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck is this? And then learned about Dungeons and Dragons and started as a player on like an internet server, and fell in love with the fact that I could kind of create whatever I wanted within the bounds of the game rules, and then tried out DMing and then leaned more into starting to homebrew stuff when I was like 15, just trying out different systems with my friends and figuring out what I could create. And then for a long while, I went away from doing any particular rule systems and got really into just like the actual role play and storytelling parts of it. So a lot of my newer games are heavily influenced by that kind of mindset and rule of cool, and at the same time, like, I want my players to feel engaged and have sessions with them where I get to help them like delve further into their character. Just because I know it's both been a lifelong passion for me and also, something that has allowed me to express myself and learn a lot about myself. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. So with all that experience DMing and having that passion for it, what would you say is your DM style when it comes to, there's some people out there that DM and they want more role play style stuff. Like that's what they look for most.
Sure.
And then you have the other ones that look for action the most, or some who go off like how you build your character and then add a little bit of one or the other two in there. So what would you say as far as that goes? Like, what do you look for most in your players?
Sure. I've started more over the past couple of years, or the past year really, kind of tailoring my groups more to fit the style of stories that I want to tell, because I went through a period of just doing like crunchy session after session of creating obstacles and battles for them, and found that I was kind of getting burnt out on it. And so I've shifted and tried to have more table talks with the players and encourage them to, one, not see me as purely the adversary behind the screen, but, think about how they can get what they want out of the game, and how me just throwing encounter after encounter at them doesn't help them do that necessarily, doesn't give them much agency. So I like to encourage player agency, and I recently, since I'm starting a new game of Daggerheart. Past couple of weeks, we've been sitting around the table and kind of collaboratively building the characters and the party together as a group to figure out people's backstories and how they interconnect, help build some cohesion to the world. And yeah, I think it's going to lend to a lot more fluid roleplay. And I don't know if you guys have peeked at Daggerheart, soft pitch for it. I feel like the combat is really fluid and also keeps you from getting stuck in unclarity around a lot of rules, where I love D&D and I will always love D&D and will always run games of it, but there is a place in time where it feels like there is a certain level of it that is just in service to the math gods.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. Math rocks are always there.
Mm-hmm.
So, being 20 years in to DMing, what percent would you say is you basically planning the session, and then how much of you is just winging it day of?
Ebbs and flows. Kind of feel into it with my schedule. I try to spend a few hours per campaign each week, just kind of figuring out if I need to add new tables or create something, or try to solidify, an NPC or two if I think the characters are going to go one direction or another. I spend a fair amount of time planning it, and probably more time thinking of things to craft and paint for it. But yeah, it ebbs and flows. Some weeks, you show up and inevitably, no matter how many hours you planned, the first thing they do, you basically take your session notes and throw them over your shoulder and be like, okay, we're doing something different. I got it.
Yeah, that is very true.
You're rolling with the punches.
Yep.
So, do you have a favorite class and race, or?
I would say if I'm playing the rarity that I get to play, I skew towards either a paladin or a rogue a lot of the time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Most recently, I got to play in a little two-parter. It was my girlfriend's first time DMing. I played a dwarf tiefling who was a mastermind rogue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. His name was Garland Jimbrand. I found myself using the mastermind abilities mainly to help the other party members.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, why am I still helping you guys? I never get to play.
Right?
You're like, figure it out, guys. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
No, rogues are always fun. I'm currently messing with an arachnoid stalker rogue, and that's very interesting.
Yeah. How's that? What is one or two of the specifics of that? How does that work?
So I'm, to put it in the most fun terms, I'm D&D Spider-Man.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I can.
Actually, you're medieval D&D Spider-Man.
Yes, so I can cast web just to do it. I can also use it to pull myself up, and I can also use it to manipulate objects, and I get, wall walk and all that without needing a feat or a spell.
Awesome. Heck yeah.
All right, so before... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was going to say, so before we move on to the next section, I have one final question.
Yeah.
For your last character that you got to play, if he had a theme song, what would it be?
If he had a theme song, I mean, I'm going to go with what my walkout song was always leaned towards. So there is a a Jay-Z interlude song called Public Service Announcement.
Oh my God.
I don't do Jay-Z, so I wouldn't know that one, but as soon as you said it, I knew Rudy would know.
Oh my God, dude, that's a great walkout song, actually. That for a rogue, that makes sense. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. Oh, that is awesome. You know what? We've asked that question a couple of times, and I will give you the crown. That is by far the greatest one I've heard.
Hell yeah.
Wait, hold on. We're getting breaking news. Our producer's stopping us here. We have some news from our infield reporter. Dante, what's troubling the graveyard tonight?
Vampire Rave.
Isn't that just feeding?
No, it's a full-on EDM show. They got fangs out, glow sticks in, and they just turned a fucking priest into a blood fountain.
Sounds dangerous. Are you sure you're all right there?
Oh, yeah. These vamp babes love me. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Don't bite that. Ah!
Anyways, back to our scheduled segment. Alrighty, do you have that D4 on you, Matt?
I do, yeah. I got one right now. I rolled a 2.
All right, a 2 gets you Dungeons and Decisions, the D&D multiple question game.
Okay.
All right, so for any new listeners, I'm going to describe basically what this is. This is a segment in the show where we have our guests play against our co-host, CJ. If CJ wins, we add a win to his column. If he loses, we add a loss to his column. So far, CJ is sitting at 4 out of 5. So he has 4 wins, 5 losses.
That shit was rigged.
It was not rigged. You lost. If by the end of the season he has more wins than losses, I have to take him to dinner. So that is always why I'm on the guest side.
Yeah.
All right. So I will be asking you guys 6 D&D questions that progressively get harder. Do you guys see the button at the bottom of your screen that's a hand raise?
I do.
All right, go ahead and give me a test to make sure that works for both of you. Okay. Let me open the queue so I can see who's doing it first. There we go. Go ahead and give me one more. Okay. Alrighty. So go ahead and unclick it. Alrighty. So one click gets you the hand raise. Second click takes it off.
All right.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
All right. Question number 1. What die is most commonly rolled in D&D combat? Is it A, a D4, B, a D6, C, a D20, or D, a D10 100? Matt?
C.
You said D?
C, D20.
Oh, C. That is correct. So Matt gets a point. Let me mark it down so I don't forget, because I have terrible goldfish memory.
That is true. Kind of reminiscent of someone else I know.
Yes, Kevin. All right. Question number 2. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
This is the easy and medium one. Which class can rage as a core feature? A, Paladin, B, Barbarian, C, Warlock. CJ, you got that one?
Barbarian.
That is correct, sir. So 1 point to CJ.
All right.
C. All right. C. I mean 3. I switched. My bad. Can't let you guys know which direction I'm going. All right.
Oh, no.
Question 3. This is the medium one. What is the maximum spell level a full caster like a wizard can eventually access? A, 7, B, 8, C, 9, or D, 10? Matt?
C, 9.
That is correct. That is 2 points, Matt. 1 point, CJ. All right. This is the harder one. Ready?
Yep.
Ready.
A gelatinous cube is typically how big? A, 5 feet, B, 10 feet, C, 15, or D, 20? Matt?
I'm going to go with B, 10 feet.
That is incorrect. CJ?
Okay.
C.
15 feet?
Yes.
That is correct.
Nice.
Question number 5. This is the hard one.
Mm-hmm.
Which of these spells does not require concentration? Sorry, my brain's not working today. A, hold person. B, invisibility. C, fireball, or D, fly? CJ?
Fireball.
That is correct.
All right.
Okay, and this is the 6th question.
Yeah.
A level 10 cleric casts Spirit Guardian, a concentration spell. On the next turn, they also want to cast Healing Word as a bonus action. Which of the following is true? A, they can't cast Healing Word at all while concentrating. B, they can't cast Healing Word they can cast Healing Word but only as an action. C, they can cast Healing Word normally as a bonus action. Or D, casting Healing Word and Spirit Guardian. Matt?
I'm going to go with D.
You said D?
D, yes.
As in dog. That is incorrect. CJ?
What were the other three again, please?
Okay.
Sorry, my brain went super slow down mode when he started answering. My brain like went hyper focused. I'm like, oh God, please don't get this. So yeah, I completely forgot the first three.
A is they can't cast Healing Word at all while concentrating. B, they can cast Healing Word but only as an action. Or C, they can cast Healing Word normally as a bonus action.
It's either A or B, I believe, and I'm gonna go with B because I think Healing Word is an action, not a bonus action.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was
it A?
Yo, you guys, there's two left. If you guys want to put your hands down and then see who gets to it first.
Sure.
All right, Matt.
Is C, you can cast it as a bonus action.
That is correct. It is C. Okay, so you guys are tied at 3-3. I'm gonna give you guys one last question.
All right.
Okay. In D&D 5e, what happens when you score a critical hit with a melee attack? A, you double your attack roll. B, you deal maximum possible damage. C, you roll all damage dice twice. Or D, you add a plus 20 flat damage. CJ, you spaced, didn't you?
I hope I'm remembering the right one.
That is incorrect.
Fuck. If I remember the wrong one, I'm going to be mad.
It is C. You roll all damage dice twice. So Matt is our winner of Dungeons and Decisions.
Damn, because I remember the wrong one.
Hit the cheer noise. All right, CJ. Unfortunately, that brings your record to 4-6.
That's fine.
That meal's getting awfully far.
I'm in it for the playing, not in it for the winning.
Not for the sashimi.
It's making the community that counts, goddammit. Making the community.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good job, Matt. I think the last two times we've played this game, you've ended in, it's been a tie and then we had to go to tiebreaker.
I think so. Yeah.
Alrighty, so that brings us to our final segment of the show, unfortunately. So, Matt, this is one roll to rule them all. You're going to go ahead and let us know a time that a D20 has saved the skin on your back, and then a natural one has taken a bite right out of your ass.
Okay. Let's see. So, a natural 20. I'm going to go with one from the memory bank. Was playing Pathfinder in college and with my college group, and I was a summoner class where basically I wore the Eidolon, like it formed like an avatar around my character's body. My party were negotiating with this colossal dragon. I upcasted enlarge self on myself and rolled a nat 20 on my athletics check to put the dragon in a full Nelson, which one ruined my party's attempt to. They were successfully negotiating with the dragon for us to get past, but two, we had a meta game where each week whoever brought dinner, it was their job to try and mess up the game for everyone else. So while they were successful or almost successful in their attempt, I got to have the dragon fight that I wanted to, and I enjoyed. Critical fail. Oh, jeez. My very first character, his name was Victor. He failed on a deception check and got eaten by a black dragon.
Jeez. That is like the far end of failing.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely very sad times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's like your first character too, so you're like, I'm gonna play D&D, and then Jim's like, I'm sorry, no, you're not.
You're not. No. Yeah.
Well, I mean, speaking of epic hobbies, is there anything you got going on that you would like to plug in?
Yeah. I'm working on getting some new terrain out. I'm trying to go more based on things that I want to create, but I did launch an Etsy shop about a month back. It is under Dungeon Matters, and you can find it through my link tree on Instagram. I've got a few different swamp features that I put up there, along with a volcanic stacker set that I made by hand, as well as kind of a subterranean pond and some desert stackers. And yeah, I'll look forward to putting some more stuff up there as soon as it's ready to share with everyone.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
And like we said, check them out on Instagram at Dungeon Matters. Amazing, just amazing. All your minis, dude, they're like amazing. Terrain's amazing. Go ahead and check them out. Also, we'd like to say a special thank you to our sponsor, Beard Sorcery. If you want your beard to look like 1,000,000 platinum, go ahead and check them out as well.
Don't forget to use our code NAT1ANDDONE, which will get you 10% off.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for swinging by the tavern.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It was a lot of fun.
It definitely has been. We look forward to seeing what you have coming out, in the future. We look forward to having you back on here. But I believe with that, that's a wrap for today's episode of Chat One and Done. Huge thanks to Matt from Dungeon Matters. We greatly appreciate you for pulling up a chair in the tavern and sharing some epic tales and some insights of your perspective. And if you've enjoyed today's conversation, guys, make sure to follow Chat One and Done anywhere you listen to podcasts so you never miss a roll. And make sure you guys go and show Matt some love. Check out the Instagram at Dungeon Matters, because if you like what we do here, you're going to love the adventures that he has going on over there. But as always, it has been a pleasure. I am CJ. We are signing off. And until next time, may your dice roll high, your stories keep running deep, and your tavern never run out of ale. You can break out, but you'll never break the